Hi there. Welcome to Physics at Fire. Today we are going to discuss about the methods of charging. Before starting that, let me tell you a point to remember. Excess of electrons creates negative charge, and deficiency of electrons creates positive charge. One more important thing that you must keep in mind is about work function. Coming towards the definition of work function. The minimum energy required to eject an electron from the outermost shell of an atom is known as work function. Now, coming back to the methods of charging. There are three methods of charging. Charging by friction, charging by conduction, and charging by induction. Let's start with charging by friction. In this process, the charge is created with the help of friction, that means by rubbing the objects. During this time, the heat is generated. Obviously, it is a form of energy, and when the heat is enough to overcome the work function, the electron will jump from one body to another. Keep in mind that electrons always jump from the object having lower work function to objects having higher work function. Let's have some examples that would make you understand better. Let's look out at the first phenomenon, charged balloons. Let's take a balloon and rub it with wool for some time. Now it's charged. But how can we test that it's charged or not? For this, take another balloon and repeat the same process. Now, take both balloons and try to take them closer. You will observe that both the balloons will repel, as both are negatively charged. Now, let's have another example, charging of comb. You all may have observed that after comb, if you would take that comb near the small pieces of papers, it would attract those pieces of papers. Now, if you are not able to remind that, you can try it yourself as by taking plastic scale, and rub it on your hairs, and then take that closer to the small pieces of papers. It would surely attract those pieces of paper, as they are uncharged. Please note, it is not necessary that, for attraction or repulsion, both the objects must be charged. One must be charged and other may or may not be charged, but the condition is, the charged object must be highly charged if you are taking another object as uncharged. Let's have one more example. Take a glass rod and silk cloth. Rub the glass rod with silk cloth, and they will get charged. Anyways, as mentioned earlier, all those objects, like wool cloth, hair, and glass rod, which get positively charged, were having lower work function. That's why, electron jumped from them to the other objects like balloon, comb, and silk cloth, which were having higher work function. All the phenomenon includes charges at rest, that is, static electricity. We will discuss charging by conduction and induction in further videos. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Physics at Fire.